They didn't start with fame. They started with silence, sweat, and sacrifice. In 2016, a Korean entertainment company, SB19 Philippines, launched a bold experiment. Could the rigorous K-pop training system be adapted for Filipino artists? It was a question few dared to ask, and even fewer believed could succeed. But 5 young men stepped into that challenge. Pablo, Josh, Stell, Ken, and Justin. They weren't chosen for popularity. They were chosen for potential. And what followed was a journey that would redefine Filipino pop music. Their training was brutal. For years, they rehearsed without applause. No fans. No spotlight. Just the echo of their own footsteps in mirrored rooms and the weight of a dream that felt increasingly distant. They endured vocal drills, synchronized dance routines, media etiquette, and language lessons. They were molded not just as performers, but as professionals. Disciplined, versatile, and emotionally resilient. The pressure was immense. The industry was skeptical. Idol culture wasn't mainstream in the Philippines, and the idea of a Filipino boy band modeled after K-pop seemed like a long shot. At one point, the group considered disbanding. The emotional toll was heavy. They had given everything, and the world hadn't noticed. But they held on. They believed in each other. They believed in the music they hadn't yet released. Then came Go Up. In 2019, a simple dance practice video was posted online. It wasn't a polished music video, it was raw, real, and electric. The internet responded. Overnight, SB19 went viral. Their synchronized moves, emotional delivery, and Tagalog lyrics struck a chord. Suddenly, they weren't just trainees, they were idols. Go Up became an anthem, not just for the group, but for every Filipino who'd ever been told their dreams were too big. It was a declaration of resilience, a promise to rise, and a turning point that launched SB19 into national consciousness. Their rise was meteoric, but it was also meaningful. SB19 didn't just ride the K-pop wave, they reshaped it. They sang in Tagalog. They told Filipino stories. They wore local pride on their sleeves. Their success opened doors for other P-pop groups and sparked a renaissance in local idol culture. They became symbols of possibility, proof that Filipino talent could stand shoulder to shoulder with global acts, not as imitators, but as innovators. Their music blended Korean precision with Filipino soul. Songs like Mapa honored parents and family. Bazinga clapped back at critics with swagger and wit. Gento celebrated transformation and ambition. Each track carried layers of meaning, personal, cultural, and national. They weren't just performing, they were representing. SB19's reach extended far beyond the Philippines. They charted on Billboard, performed internationally, and earned features in global publications like Rolling Stone, Teen Vogue, and Forbes. They toured in Dubai, New York, Singapore, bringing P-pop to global stages with humility and fire. Their fanbase, Aten, grew into a global community, united by music, inspired by perseverance. SB19 became cultural ambassadors, carrying the hopes of a nation into every performance, every interview, every lyric. Behind the fame are 5 individuals with distinct roles and personalities. Pablo, the leader and lyricist, crafts the group's emotional core. His words give voice to their struggles and triumphs. Josh, the strategist, balances performance with vision, often acting as the group's spokesperson and creative planner. Stell, the vocal powerhouse, delivers with clarity and soul, anchoring their harmonies with emotional depth. Ken, the enigmatic performer, brings mystery and intensity, often surprising fans with his quiet charisma and artistic edge. Justin, the visual and creative mind, adds polish and innovation, handling visual direction and often shaping the group's aesthetic identity. Together, they form a unit built on trust, shared struggle, and mutual respect. They've cried together, fought through exhaustion, and lifted each other through doubt. Their bond is more than professional, it's brotherhood forged in hardship. Their journey is marked by emotional milestones. The tears during their first major concert, the quiet moments of doubt before a comeback, the joy of hearing their song played abroad. These moments reveal the human side of SB19. the vulnerability behind the choreography, the heart behind the harmonies. They are not just performers, they are young men navigating fame, responsibility, and the weight of expectation with grace and grit. SB19's story isn't over. With each release, they evolve. They experiment. They challenge norms. Their legacy is still unfolding, but one thing is clear: they've built a bridge between Filipino identity and global artistry. They didn't just go up, they stayed up, and they brought a nation with them. Their impact goes beyond charts and awards. SB19 has inspired a new wave of Filipino artists to dream bigger, train harder, and believe in their own stories. They've shown that success doesn't require imitation, it requires authenticity. They've proven that Filipino culture, language, and emotion can resonate globally. In doing so, they've redefined what it means to be a pop group in the Philippines. They've also redefined what it means to be a fan. Atin isn't just a fandom, it's a movement. It's a community built on love, loyalty, and shared dreams. Fans don't just support SB19, they grow with them. They cry with them. They rise with them. And in every chant, every tweet, every concert scream, they echo the same message: we believe in you. SB19's journey is also a reflection of the Filipino spirit, resilient, creative, and deeply rooted in family and community. Their lyrics speak to everyday struggles, triumphs, and hopes. Their performances carry the weight of representation, and their presence on global stages affirms what many have long known: Filipino talent is world-class. They've faced criticism, burnout, and the pressure of being pioneers. But they've responded with grace, innovation, and unwavering commitment. They've built a career not just on talent, but on values, discipline, humility, and authenticity. They've turned every setback into a setup for something greater. This is SB19. This is ppop. And this is just the beginning. Their journey from training room to global stage is a testament to the power of perseverance, the beauty of cultural pride, and the magic that happens when talent meets purpose. They are more than a boy band. They are a movement, a mirror, a message. In every lyric, every step, every stage, they carry the weight of a dream once doubted, now undeniable. From silent training rooms to roaring global stages, SB19's journey is more than a rise to fame. It's a blueprint for resilience, authenticity, and cultural pride. They didn't just break into the industry. They built a new lane for Filipino artistry to thrive, inspire, and be heard worldwide. Their story reminds us that greatness isn't given, it's earned. Through discipline, heartbreak, and unwavering belief, Pablo, Josh, Stell, Ken, and Justin transformed doubt into legacy. And in doing so, they gave a generation permission to dream louder. This is SB19. This is ppop. And this is just the beginning. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Celebrity Life Archive. Drop a comment below. What part of SB19's journey inspired you most? And who should we profile next? Let's keep honoring the voices that shape culture. One story at a time.